A very good evening, everyone. Let me welcome you to the War Room. It's that time again. Some refer to it. It's referred to by many names. Certainly, one of the names that people remember most of all is the silly season. Is it going to be a silly season? Well, we've certainly seen a lot developing. Just about 5 weeks left, May 24th ahead of us, and therefore WIN TV has kicked into election mode. I want to welcome you once more to the War Room. We did this 2.5 years ago, and we had packed some of that footage, some of those graphics away for 2012, but it's 2.5 years before, and here we are once again, but welcoming you to join us in the War Room. Thank you so very much, Ian Allen. Because of the election, of course, we've had to make some adjustments with our programming. WIN TV is going to become, of course, your choice for election programming. It's non-stop political programming on WIN. We're going with something like 18 hours of political programming per day. That begins this evening with the War Room. And just to take you through a little bit of our program change heading into the election season, we have our morning program, our Election Watch program, which begins next week. That will be a program that will be simulcast. You'll catch it here on WIN TV. You'll also be able to tune into that program on WIN 101.1 FM. Starting tomorrow, from noon to 1 hour, we give you the political roundup. Essentially, we'll give you all the highlights of the meetings taking place tonight. And there are a lot of meetings taking place tonight. I will tell you a bit more about that later on. But you can tune in for that tomorrow, 12 to 1, right here on WIN TV, the political roundup. And then you head into our coverage. It's Crime Watch, 5:30 to 6:30 now. Thank you so much, Ian Allen. We've been shifted around a bit, but certainly the election throwing a wrench into things. And then War Room, the program you're viewing now, this is our first night on. We'll be with you throughout until the election, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And then we'll be covering the political meetings. Tonight, because of the change in schedule, the WIN TV News, you will get a chance to catch that at 7:30 to 8. After that, we join the UNC's political meeting taking place in St. Helena Junction. We'll be covering that live for you, and we'll carry that from 8 to 10. Starting next week as well, we will be repeating a lot of those meetings mid-morning, mid-afternoon as well. We'll be bringing you all the latest developments, and the truth is, come next week, once you switch to WIN TV, you will be getting complete election coverage. We're going into full political coverage mode starting from next week. From this week, we're giving you your first taste of some of our programs. War Room back in. This evening, I have a very special guest to launch this program with me. He's a political analyst, someone who's very, very highly respected in Trinidad and Tobago. He's also a senior lecturer of government at the University of the West Indies. I'm talking about Dr. Bishnu Raghunath. Dr. Raghunath, someone very respected, and I will sit down with him. I'm very happy to have Dr. Raghunath launch this program with me. We'll be taking a look at some of the statistics heading into the elections, some of the seats, reviewing some of what came out of the 2007 election, and taking a look at some of the developments heading into 2010. And 2010 is certainly a brand new year for many people in terms of politics. We've seen many developments already taking place. You've seen an election 2.5 years early. You see a joining of forces of opposition interest. One of the first elections that you're not seeing Basdeo Pandey out there on the election hustings. That's certainly a big change as well. So we'll take a look at all those things a bit later on in our program. It's a full program for you. And before we go to that, we'll take a quick look at some of the breaking news stories from today as well. For now, we take a quick break. When we come back, a quick look at some of our news developments, and then we'll join Dr. Raghunath. He'll be in studio with us on set to start chatting a bit about the countdown to May 24, 2010. And the big question, who will be the final 41? We'll be right back.